guys, Tricia Turner here. I bet y'all thought we were never going to make it today. We made it.
My fault. But we're here. Nonetheless, better late than never.
That's right. And I have Sandy Accord with me, and this is her first Facebook Live, y'all.
Yes. I've never done, I've done plenty of videos. I've stayed away from the lives just because I'm kind of a shy person when it comes to that. And I want to be able to edit if I need to, if you know what I'm saying. So leave it to Tricia to make me do my first live. So officially, this is my first Facebook Live.
Yeah. And we're here for a good reason, though, you guys, because here's the deal. So if y'all know anything about my story, you know that I had an independent brokerage, you know that I've been in real estate forever, for, over 25 years, and became an EXP branch office in 2018. And through the beginning of that, learning a different business model, just the whole transition of not being an independent broker owner was a lot to learn and a lot to go through. And now it's been a little over 2 years. It was the best business decision of my life, hands down. I've met some of the greatest friends ever. I've met some of definitely the smartest people in real estate ever. And I collaborate with people across the world who are killing it. And we're all out there to make one thing in common, is that's to make the real estate industry better and to make our agents live an abundant life and have our agents live an abundant life. And real estate's freaking hard. And so for me here in Houston, I am always trying to seek like-minded people that we can build and grow this together with. And so Sandy fit that perfect to the T. And her and I have been talking for quite a while and putting this together. And she sees the vision. She shares the vision. And Sandy has been in real estate as a broker owner for years herself now too. And so naturally, once you kind of see the vision and see what we're all about and experience just a little bit of it, you want to be part of that. So Sandy Accord has made the switch over to EXP. It's official, y'all. So I want Sandy, for everyone paying attention here in Houston, she's a name. Definitely. It's Liz Carter and Team for you guys that don't know. So Sandy is broker owner there. And give Sandy, Sandy, if you could give everybody just a little bit of backstory about you and where Liz Carter and Team came from, that name, so people can understand why Sandy Accord and put it all together. And then next thing, of course, why you made the switch.
So, I told you not that long ago that I have finally gotten to where I could talk about my aunt without getting emotional. And for some reason, I feel myself getting emotional. So Liz was my great aunt, and I started with her at a very young age. I was originally going to be a nurse, Tricia. Could you imagine? You've got to be on time for that all the time. Anyways, I was working with my aunt part-time, and she just really inspired me. The way that she worked with people, her finesse, just not just that. She was there was not another person like her ever. There never will be. I mean, she knew how to play and have fun when but when it came to work, I mean, it was all business. And she took me under her wings and showed me everything and taught me everything that she knew. And I was very lucky to have her do that. And I think that she had probably a lot more trust in me and my abilities at that time than I had in myself. And looking back on it now, so she, I don't know. I got working with her part-time when I was going to school to be a nurse. I got very interested in houses from taking pictures. We didn't have professional photographers back then.
No.
So Liz would have me go take pictures, put the luck box on, that kind of stuff. And I just got so interested in seeing all these houses and design and decoration, and then also watching my aunt, the way that she was with people, and kind of how I have tried to continue on with my team, and how I operate my team, and what I expect from my team is the way that she treated people, no matter who they were, what they look like, whether they look like they could buy a house or not, or if they had just come in off the street and couldn't even buy a car. She had this acronym, basically MMFI, make me feel important.
Oh,
And
I love that.
yes. And so no matter what, every person that, and she really did, whether it was at work or not, I guess it was just ingrained in her that when you're around her, you really felt special. She made you feel very special. And so I think that I attribute a lot of that to her success and my success, and treating people how they want to be treated and should be treated, because we're all human. And and she also, I hear stories today about her. Someone will bring her up and tell me how she changed their life, or she helped them, and what she did for them, changed their future. And it's, coming from complete strangers. So that's kind of how things got started. And then years down the road, so I've been in business now for 21 years. Liz retired many years ago. I bought the company from her, and then she got sick. She did pass away about 5 years ago. God bless her soul. And but we, since she retired, we had already been had our team formed and everything. So we really never skipped a beat, and we just continue to sell and grow and service our customers. And quite honestly, most of our clientele comes from repeat clients, referrals from our past clients, and word of mouth, and friends, family, and that speaks volumes, I think, rather than just relying on getting your business from a great website or a lead source or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's someone's calling you because they know that you're good at what you do, and you're going to take care of them, and you're going to get the job done.
So for you guys that aren't aware, here in Houston, Liz Carter and team, I remember when we were little, I mean, that was like, that was the name. She had quite a name. I never met her. But of course, I've heard lots of stories about her, how she could just own a room when she did, when she entered it. And so you have carried her company, then your company now, of course, all these years. It's still super successful. Did you ever think about changing the name at all? Because I used to wonder, where is Liz Carter? Because I didn't know. And I was trying to always put the affiliation between Sandy Accord and Liz Carter, because that was before you and I knew each other.
Right. It never once crossed my mind. And the reason for that is, so when it comes to, and I think a lot of it comes, I never thought of it because of, she had built up such a legacy, and I wanted to continue her legacy in a way. So why would I change the name? And people, especially the Katy area and Cinco Ranch, because she lived in Cinco, she pretty much ran Cinco
Yes.
Ranch. They knew Liz Carter, or Liz Carter and team. And so, one of the things that I learned through, in business and marketing and branding is what's the word I'm looking for, to continue, or to, basically, if I would have changed the name, it would have just erased all of those years of her branding, her name in the business.
Yep.
And the longevity of our website and just all of that. So I kept it the same name and plan on just continuing my aunt's legacy.
So now she is Liz Carter and team.
I hope that she's looking down, and I hope that she's proud of the decisions that I've made. And Lord knows I've made mistakes and learned from them. But this, joining EXP, I know to my core is the right decision. And I think that she would agree if she was here. You and I have been talking since several months now. This has been in motion. And we can now officially talk about it with people. And so I will say this. I was already kind of researching if I wanted to do something different. We've been an independent brokerage for many years, had a storefront. And then even before COVID hit, a lot of my business I was already doing from home, from my computer, and all you need is a computer and a phone. And really, you can do most of your business. I can write a contract. I can send an email. I can talk to my clients. And then the rest of it, when I go on a listing appointment, I can prepare all of my documents here, go on the listing appointment. So I was already kind of thinking in that direction. And then COVID hit, and that really fast forwarded the decision to move out of the storefront, because it was just, a waste of money, to be honest with you. Yeah. I mean, it was a lot of, wasted space. I never went there hardly. And so I moved out, but I was always thinking about, okay, like what's next for our team? What are we going to do next? So I will say that EXP had been on my radar before you and I spoke for a couple of years, actually. And I don't know, I just never pulled the trigger. It just didn't feel right. It wasn't the right time. I prayed about it, and I do believe that everything happens for a reason. And I think that this is that reason, and you and I meeting each other and being able to collaborate is the reason. So once we moved out of our brick and mortar, so I guess rewind, and when I had been thinking about EXP, I never joined because it didn't feel right to me. So we moved out, but then I was like, I don't know. I think maybe we do need an office. And so I started looking at one of those co-office shares, and I was about to pull the trigger on it, actually. I really was.
I know.
They already sent me the lease agreement and everything. It was ready to go. And just something, I get busy with work, and I have tunnel vision, and it's like, you get busy or whatever, but I never signed the lease, and then it wasn't too long after that, you contacted me. I think you sent me a video of yourself a video message on your phone, or my phone, wanting to get together. And of course, I know you and have known of you. We've probably done transactions together, but but I knew of you through the American Dream television show that you and I are both on. And I've always heard great things about you. So I've known that you're a great broker. You are one of the honest, trustworthy girl. You're a girl of your word.
Yep.
Which is important because there's a lot of agents out there that you can't trust, and sadly, but I mean that's kind of in every industry. But then you wanted to meet me for coffee, so we met for coffee. And as soon as I walked in, it was like, I don't know, I've known this woman for 20 years already. And we immediately clicked. And then we started, I think, gosh, we were supposed to meet for coffee for like 15 minutes, and we were there for 2 hours.
Yes.
And then we met a few more times, and that's when we were like, okay, yeah, we're definitely going to do this for sure.
And you know what's super cool is that, okay, so we have a brick and mortar here, and Sandy, like she just said, she was about to pull the trigger on a shared workspace. Well, we have like 2,900 square feet here with offices, vacant offices, because of course, most real estate agents don't come into the office. We have a training room here. And so half of the space is a training room and our lobby and stuff. And so I was like, just move in here. You move into our office, and you and your team run your department over there, you know, and we'll run together. And I was like, because here's my vision. I believe, now being with the company for over 2 years, that it is the greatest real estate company in history. It does give back to everybody that gets affiliated with it. And it's the only real estate brokerage out there that actually rewards you for selling houses and provides the top-notch training to the agents, all for free. We have free coaching all the time.
I love it.
And so we can give it to our agents. And so I told Sandy, I was like, I believe that EXP will be a household name in 2 years or less, because it's already global now. And I was like, so my vision is if you build it, they will come. And so I told her my vision this year is that we get another space. Instead of just our one here in Fulshire, we get another space more central located, so we can attract people from Cypress and Energy Corridor and Katy and Houston and all of that. And
we have some
space that's more functional. Yeah. So we can have a room for moms to bring their kids if they need to. And we can have the training room, and Sandy can teach and I can teach. And we need a couple of other brokers that are like-minded to come in and form their own teams. And let's just do this together. And Sandy's like,
and that's what I love about it, because yes, we're competitors, but
not anymore.
We like each other. We both know that, we all work hard. And so why not join forces and share ideas and collaborate together, and instead of just, keeping everything to yourself and, oh, this is top secret, why not work with the best of the best? And we're all like sharing idea. And I love it. Like the time that I came into your office with my team, and we were on a Zoom meeting with, what was his? Yes. I've got to learn all the names. I haven't done that Michael. Yet. Yes, that's it. And I think there's so much, it's like synergy, you know what I mean? When you get like-minded people together and ideas start flowing. And yes. And then, so not just that. And so, and I think that it's not just about Liz Carter Team Realty and myself joining EXP. That wasn't my motivating reason, or my main thing, motivating reason. one of my biggest reasons is, well, first of all, I just immediately clicked with Tricia. And, you want to hang out with and talk to and share ideas with other agents that you know in the industry. So, and when we started talking about that, and then also what other brokers we could bring on to sort of join our little group, we're going to be selective, obviously.
Oh, yes.
And then some of the ideas that we have planned really excited me. And I feel like, so if you take when people think of the traditional real estate office now, the brick and mortar, you think of kind of stuffy, all professional, that kind of thing. And I truly believe that with what we have planned, that in a way, we're going to completely reinvent the real estate office and the way that real estate is done. And I think that is so exciting. And that was really one of my biggest reasons.
Well, and too, Sandy, because you were an independent broker of your own, I was of mine. People don't realize it, but you guys, if y'all are independent broker owners and you're watching this, basically you're by yourself because you can't collaborate with anybody. Nobody's talking to you because nobody wants you to succeed. And so it's lonely. It's definitely lonely.
It is.
So
like they say, it's lonely at the top. But and I liked that, I don't know, just being able to work together with other people and know that I can trust you. I can come to you and I can tell you something or ask you for advice. And we've already built and established that trust.
Yep.
And I think that's very important. And I was going to say something else, and now I can't remember what it was. What did you say right before I said that?
That it's lonely and that now we can work together.
Oh, yes. So this was not an easy decision at all for me, because being in real estate at the same company for 21 years, that's a long time. I've never even interviewed with another broker. Say I'm going to join another office, a Remax or a whatever. So this is all completely new to me. Uncharted waters here. And so very scary. It took, and of course I've got a team. So it's not just me that it doesn't just change my life by doing this, it changes their lives too. And so definitely not an easy decision at all. It's not one that I made just like that. It took, many months with you, but I'd already been thinking about it before then. So, but I mean, I wasn't going to do it before I met you. I guess I had already put it out of my head until you reached out to me. And then you and I started, we met and we started bouncing ideas off of each other, immediately. Mm-hmm. All these ideas are coming to our heads. Mm-hmm. And that's when it was almost like I knew. And kind of circling back around to the beginning where everything happens for a reason, I truly believe that God made me, that the reason I did not join back then, the reason I did not sign that lease, the reason I decided to move out of my brick and mortar, the reason I did not sign that lease, is all because of this. And this is that reason. And I do believe that to my core. and I couldn't be more excited about it. And, being in real estate for a long time, you sometimes lose your motivation or your desire, I guess.
Passion.
It gets monotonous, and and then trying to motivate your team, and it's after so many years of doing that, it's it can get what's the word I'm looking for, Tricia? It's just
Boring.
Yeah, I guess pretty much. And then it's like you've got
that fire.
Yes, exactly. And it's like you've got for your team, you've got to put this smile, even if it's a fake smile on your face, and go in there, because you can't go in there all, this sucks,
That's right.
And so, with that being said, after being in this business for so long, I haven't been this excited in a long time. I haven't been this motivated in a long time, this excited. The ideas are just flowing, even when you and I aren't talking, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, what about this? Well, what about this? What about this? And it's like got my juices flowing, and I love it. I'm like excited again about real estate, and I have not had that feeling in a long time. I've missed it. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited now that we can announce to the world that we're officially EXP.
Yep.
And I'm ready for us to get going.
So you guys paying attention, y'all know Liz Carter and team did have an office on Mason Road, if you're familiar with our area. And Sandy left that office because of COVID. And so now you can find her here at our office. So we have shared workspace here. So she has her own offices on the other side of the building. And so she'll be here. She's going to be all over. We're going to be out seeking other brokers that are like us, like-minded, that will listen to the vision that we have, because we are going to be very selective, because we run our teams with integrity. We always want our agents to live a great life. Sandy gives way more than she ever should have. And so Sandy is looking, of course, for more agents to join her team too, because she's got a lot going on and she needs help. So you guys, you agents out there, here's the deal. 2021 is here, and the industry has been disrupted for a long time now. It's going to keep being disrupted. And what you're going to hear is that the teams and the mega teams are taking over. And it's true. Why? Because we provide a better service, and because we're going to make sure that we're never run out of business. And so that's one of the beauties with the XP, is that we're all aligned together, like united, to make sure that this company remains on the top and continues to take over. And so Sandy has her team that is growing for sure, and she is seeking other agents to come and have a conversation with her. Yep. And then, of course, Sandy and I together are seeking other brokers that would be interested in hearing our vision for the future of our office.
Right. I do need help. So I am looking for some agents,
motivated
that would like to join my team. And like Tricia said, we are also looking for other brokers to join our collaboration team, which is going to be super fun. There's going to be, we have a lot of plans. It's not just going to be us meeting at an office. We're going to have fun. And even with my team, I'm excited about my team growing and having fun with my team again. And it's, we used to have like reward days and stuff like that. It's okay. You work hard, but it's okay to have fun too. And I'm ready to get back to that. And like you said, when it comes to my team, I have always tried to do the best for my agents. I want my agents to always be happy. I want them to make money. I've sacrificed a lot myself just for the sake of some of my team members on numerous occasions, just because I want a happy team.
Yep.
A happy team or happy agents equals a happy team equals a more productive team.
Yes.
So that's kind of the plan. Yeah.
I love it. So Sandy, where can somebody go to find you if they want to get in touch with you to have a conversation? How can they find you?
So best way is to text me on my cell phone at 832-282-5573 or send me an email. My email is Sandy, spelled with an IE, at lizcarter.com.
I love it. Super excited. So
Yes.
You guys watch for her signs out there, Liz Carter and team, now with EXP. And
Yes.
Of course, she can find her here in our office. We're together here. So we are super happy about that. And we're going to be doing lots more video. We're going to be doing lots more things for you guys to learn from and to help us grow and help you guys grow. So we are super happy for you to be with us, Sandy.
Yes. Well, thank you, Tricia. And thank you for talking me into my first live Facebook.
You did great. I told you.
I think it went okay.
You did awesome. We will see you guys next time. Y'all have a great day.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Tricia.
Mm-hmm.